Yo, what's up, my faff motherfucking lovers? It's your boy XBX Open here. Also, Killjoy, you know, the Smurf, whatever you guys fucking call me. I made it perfectly clear who I was the whole time. I've been having some fucked up fucking day today gaming. It's been proper fucking gay. A load of bollocks. I keep on getting up to like 585 and then boom, some fucking noob fucks it up. You know, 1v1s, no one joins. Ranked games, they suck. Do you know what I mean? The maps just suck at the moment. It's just bollocks. I'm just so fucking pissed off. Seatons, you got fucking noobs that just fuck things up. It's so annoying, man. People don't appreciate that you're actually fucking wasting hours. You actually want to fucking achieve something, whatever little that may be. Anyway, let's forget that. That's my rant over. Casting time. Before I go to sleep, because I've got to, over the weekend, I'm not going to be here. Voodoo basically messaged me, said this is a really good replay. I think it goes late game, not going to like make any spoiler or anything like that. We've got BC Vaklin, think he's Congreve, don't know, and we've also got Voodoo. Pretty much just to catch up, we've got Voodoo going UEF. Looks like he went probably 3 power mass extractors, and then he's going second air factory. We've also got first engineer onto 2 mexes and massive reclaim, and we've also got second one going for the rock and also expanding up to the high side. For Congreve, we've got him going not Seraphin, got him going Cybran. He's going with an early Mantis and Scout. He's also got a Scout over here. I can't say what his build order was, I do apologise, but it looks pretty similar, apart from he's gone second land factory and also third air factory. Notice how he has connected all of his factories to the mass point, because it does make a difference now. T1 it does, I think, 7.5%, T2 15%, and T3 25%. So guys, if you're not doing it, it's definitely worth doing. I haven't seen this before. He's got in his build order to build a wall there. That's very smart. That's something that I may start doing if I ever play this game. Probably won't be in ranked, because the chances of getting a good map like this in ranked now is completely fucking, like, just never gonna happen, put it that way. We've got a massive power spam here from Voodoo, so looks like he's gonna go heavy air. He's got first bomber out. Hasn't assisted it with a scout. Would have liked to see him do that. Probably could have picked off or definitely seen a lot more. Not sure why he went that way. Probably wanted to stop any expanding units. I probably would have gone over there myself and took out the engineer. But, you know, I'm a noob that's like 1,600 just about. Well, really 1,500, but we'll forget that. I want to be 1,600. But the game just fucks me over and people. Second interceptor out for Voodoo, and let's see what damage he can pick up. I feel that going straight to somebody's base with a bomber, especially a skilled player, isn't really worth it, because you're going to need like 3 passes to take power out, and chances are they'll get an anti-AA tank out, so it's pretty much wasted. There you go. There it is. The interceptor is out. So really, bomber-wise, not seeing great work at the moment. I think that was an engineer, but it wasn't really doing anything. Definitely just reclaiming trees. Got a land spam from Vaklin or Congreve, I think it is. I'm not sure. And that's gonna die. Like this, that was pretty much a useless bomber, but I suppose he feels it done something. So we have these 2 mantises and scouts stopping his engineers from expanding. They're going for the reclaim. Whether they will pick these 2 engineers up or not, I'm not sure. We've also got Voodoo's comm has moved over to his right side. He's moved over to his Right side, let's see whether he can see this in... No, he can't see the Scout and Mantis. So that's a good play by the BC guy. Slowly moving the two Mantis and Scout round the side. Probably going to pick up this engineer here. A factory is not up over here. But he does have a Scout and a tank. Let's see who will win. Like I said, I think the main reason why that worked, very well played by Voodoo, main reason why I think that worked is because Cyber and Scouts can't shoot and the UEF ones can. So he focus fired on the tank and it got the better of him. This engineer must have been picked off, I do apologise. We've got 5 tanks and a Scout moving towards the mid. Well, yeah, mid going to this mass extractor here. We've got a drop from Voodoo. It's very important when playing this map to get the drops off quite quick, because it's going to take some doing to get that mass and get that reclaim taken away from you. If you do drop, definitely early game, you're pretty much guaranteed to have those mexes. I doubt somebody, unless they're not putting on a lot of pressure or having a lot of pressure, chances are they won't bother to drop on the base early game and try and stop you from getting that, especially once you've got a factory set up in the drop point. Probably not going to bother with it. Definitely early game. Late game, you know, probably they'll try and take everything they can off you and just keep you to your core mexes for economy wise. We've got some tanks over here coming down. I expect them to win. There's no way they can't really. PD's not in range, so he's probably gonna take out these mexes here. We have got an engineer right in the corner making a radar. That will definitely help Congreve try and track down these tanks and stop them getting round the back. Very cocky by Voodoo. He's gone for another drop, but like I said, if the BC player isn't going to take it off him against professional players, skilled players, they're going to take every advantage you give them. These tanks are being easily kept alive. He's sending his units in one by one, so they're probably gonna die eventually, but how long that takes is another story. If only he moved back, he could probably hit the radar and the engineer. You've got to understand, by him taking out that engineer, it can make things a lot longer for him to rebuild. He's got enough, so he's probably going to send the units in there any second. And there you go. Sorry guys, I have got a cold as well, I do apologise. Air-wise, both of them have one factory, air factory that is. None of them have bothered building an air factory on the hydro. Quite strange, there is only 2 hydros on the map. I think utilising that quite quick is quite important, especially for gun upgrades and stuff. We've got a massive push of units coming on Voodoo's respected side. The PD is there that will definitely assist the Mantises, but I think Voodoo has numbers. There's nothing stopping Voodoo now taking this side away, but you never know. We just saw an interceptor cleaning up there. Voodoo must have been scouting or seeing what's down there. Let's take a look at the air situation while this is going on. So we have 11 inties for the BC player, and before this dies quickly, oh there you go, we have 10, so pretty much the same, you know, what's one interceptor in between, is pretty much the same. Voodoo hasn't been able to take these core mexes away because the BC player has reacted quite well and shifted all of his units over to try and save his expansion to his left. But Voodoo being a good player, a lot of pro players you'll see they'll play the game like a game of chess. He's shifted units to the BC player's left side, and while that's going on, he now knows that the units are not by his commander and his other units, so he shifted the fight to the completely other side of the map. That is, for micro, makes life difficult and also puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. Let's take a look at mass wise and how much difference these two sides have basically made for Voodoo. We can see hitting the hundreds with a bit of reclaim, and still hitting the hundreds on and off. So let's see, this hasn't basically worked. We have some T2 PD up for the BC player, which has definitely put a stop to the push. Voodoo has survived but is unscathed with a nice nearly 10,000 HP. Probably hasn't gone for the reclaim. Quite early game, I think is quite important. He obviously now late game doesn't really need the mass, so he's gonna. It looks like he's moving his commander all the way back to try and avoid any sort of PD creep. And we've got Congreve rebuilding his mass extractors. If it is Congreve, if it's not Congreve, I've completely said it's the wrong person and I'm a noob. But I think it is. I could be wrong. A lot of units over here for Voodoo. Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got at least 50 tanks. You know, so 50 artillery, 43 artillery, 42 medium tanks. So, you know, we've just got under 100 units going on this respected left side. And Voodoo is very short on the right side. You can see the BC player making an aggressive push, not only with his PD as a defense, so he can't be pushed, but he's also pushing with units as well, which is very helpful. Voodoo not really bothered about that side and is going for a big push on his left side, which is also interesting. I'm surprised I haven't seen any T2 land from the players. No T2 land. So it must be Congreve or the BC player. He must have the gun. Not gun. Shit. What am I going on about? Where the fuck's he got the PD from? Where did he get the PD from? Oh, he has a T2 land factory. I do apologise. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, so he has T2 land. Can't see any. He's got a couple. He's also got some T2 PD down this side. Again, he's just completely blocked off that attack, which is well played by him. Voodoo, let's take a look at Voodoo. Wow, that is a land spam, guys. Fucking hell, that's a lot of fucking factories. So he's got. How'd you check the fucking factories, man? Oh, not okay. Okay, so he's got 13 and 9. I don't know what that is. Maybe some of them are off. But yeah, so he's got a fair amount. I don't think he's got T2 anywhere. I'm surprised about that. He's also hasn't got T2 on his com. Notice how he hasn't gone for like PD, but the BC player has to help him lock down certain areas. These engineers are now building the wall, which is probably definitely gonna slow down Voodoo, pushing down his left side, which will make life a lot harder for him, but it's still possible. Jesus, there's so many fucking units. So we've got 87 artilleries and 37 tanks, dropping very fast. Not sure why he got so many artilleries. I don't know. I thought Mantis are really strong tanks. So he probably wants to get the artillery on them and kill them that way. I don't know. It's your own preference, I suppose. Whatever you find effective. Wow, we've got straight T3 land for Voodoo. Economy wise, he can definitely do it. He has 4, 5, 6. He has 6 T2 mexes. And the BC player. Wow, okay. Has a lot more, has 8, 9 now. So he's definitely going for the tech-in. He also has T3 land now, which is very well played. And he has gone for artillery. And they both have gone for artillery, mobile heavy artillery. And also have gone for a heavy assault bot, a Titan. Probably not sure whether he has the mass for Percival's, but you know, we all know Percival's are fucking ridiculous. 5 of those on a T2 commander, and they're pretty much dead. We've got him microing his Titan here. Shield is nearly gone down, and now he's retreating with it. It looks like these rocket bots here putting in work to try and keep him back. And we've got the engineer making some more PD, and we also have some loyalists, which is interesting. Voodoo looks like he's going to retreat now. And we've got some more artillery down this side that's going to do a good job at pounding this base here. It'd be good if he could get some hits on the economy. We're going back in now for some T2 rocket bots, and they make light work of the situation. I have no doubt that they will probably kill all of these units as well. The BC player definitely microing his units correctly, retreating, not trying to get too close so the rocket bots can put a lot of work in. If we take a look at this, we've got some bricks out now. We've got some bricks doing work. It's a no-brainer. I'm not sure why Voodoo's still sending his units in. I definitely would have cut down. Okay, yeah, well he has. I think I definitely would have cut down on the amount of T1 I'm making. Probably, maybe try to get maybe a second T3 factory, or maybe a T2 in the T3 factory. Because he hasn't really gone for PD. He's looking to probably do most of the work with units. Now that the BC player has got some T3 units, the chances are he's not gonna be able to break with T1. Definitely putting in work with the artillery, taking out the PD. And we've got some shields being made, which is definitely necessary. T2 power, we have 3, and also an air staging facility. Not that much air from the BC player. We have 20. Voodoo, a lot more, 54. So I'm surprised we haven't seen some T2 air action yet from Voodoo. But I did cast a game with him before, and he had a shitload of air and didn't go for anything. I think that was because the commander probably would have ran in the water, and it was it was a map that where you'd probably need navy and air. So we've got a massive push from the BC player. No, we've got some bricks following some mantis and scouts, and we have one Percival. He's got the Percivals out now. The bricks are very OP. There are 3 of them as well running away. So that Percival has been cleaned up very quickly. We have a fight up here. I believe it's just rocket bots and some mantises. Also the BC player putting in a lot of work with the reclaim. And we've got one Percival and some T1 tanks getting backed up by some more T1 tanks. And we have some artillery 3 over here. The BC player really kiting with his bricks, just basically saying you can follow me as long as you want, and I will take out everything eventually that you chase me by. Very good. And it worked, and now we've basically come into a standstill. Jesus, I've played this whole game on fucking 0. Let's put it on like a +1, or let's put it on +3. Maybe +3 is too much, right? +2. We'll stick at +2. So we've got some artillery coming in from Voodoo. Gonna take out a lot of these units if it hits it. If I was Voodoo, I probably would have started retreating by now. Let my units stack up a bit. We are aware that the Cybran T3 mobile artillery is a lot stronger than the UEF. You can see that everything it's hitting it's pretty much obliterating. Voodoo has got 1 brick left. Percival cleans that up nicely, assisted with the T1 tanks. And then we've got the artillery on 100 health that is still hit. Oh, massive hit from the BC player by the artillery. He has to decide Voodoo whether he's going to push in or retreat. He can't stand still really, otherwise the artillery is going to clean him up. Some more interceptors. Jesus Christ, I was just laughing at that. Sorry, he's just done a UEF in wall in a wall, and he's also done fucking, I think that's their badge. Yes, it is. And he's also doing the same with his power. So we are very clear that Voodoo likes UEF. So if you see him without UEF, there's probably something wrong with him. Or it's not him playing, or it's somebody talking shit. Not that it really matters, but he never went for his hydro, just to say. Which is funny. Oh, and this is what was going on. This is what he said about when he told me to view the replay. We have this motherfucker right here getting built on 11k, and chances are it probably is going to get built by the looks of things. At the moment we've got some units wise, we've got some 1 artillery to 2 bricks, we've got some SAMs. It's going to make easy work of Voodoo's interceptors. And we've also got a Monkey Lord. Loads of air here going for a snipe. Only a couple T2 gunships. At this moment in time, I don't think it's going to make that much difference taking the eco away, but it's nice to do it. Voodoo trying to go for the other eco and has won air. Which I never had any doubt, considering the amount of air Voodoo had. So Voodoo's really like going for economy here. Definitely probably going to slow things down for the BC player making the spider. 16 T2 mexes for the BC player, and we have a lot. We have 18, so not that much difference, but after this eco snipe I definitely think he will have a lot more. Voodoo definitely now putting in work with the air and the air advantage he has. Lowering the strength of his left side here by taking out some of the rocket bots. Not sure why he went for those. He's got a load of tanks here, and he also has a load of tanks here, followed by a fair amount of Percivals. 11 Percys, so I'd like to see those put in some work. They could definitely, if they had T2 shields, annihilate the spider. Let's make that clear. Definitely a possibility that could happen. We've got some TMD just in case, and we've got some Titans as well coming out. No, Percivals, sorry. What the fuck is wrong with me today? So we've got the shields out as well now. It takes a lot of micro, but you know, with these players it's what you expect. They're not really at late game just going to have T3 units. They're definitely going to have to start shielding them to get maximise their potential. We have a scout, well, an interceptor from Congreve. Obviously not going to see as much as a scout, but it's definitely better than nothing. We have one T3 factory. It's not coming up with what he is building. Oh, this is what he's building, sorry. No, this can't be what he's building. What the fuck? Why is it not coming up with what he's building? Oh, there we go. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm a noob. Why do I cast? And then we've got... Okay, here we go. So we've got 2 armoured assault bots, a shield, and another armoured assault bot. While this is going on, and we can see the tech, we have the spider coming in, along with all of these units, and a lot of bricks. So let's see what is going on. Spider retreating and is getting KO'd with its fucking health. Like I said, shielded Percivals will absolutely annihilate it. It's going to go for the vet now as much as possible. It's probably not going to get it off the Percivals. GG. Not very good. That was probably his last ditch attempt. He probably put a lot of mass into that. Okay, he's just quit. That's funny, guys. And he quits. Basically, I think he knew it was game over. He invested too much mass. Just shows you how effective Percivals can be. You would have thought in a situation like that, the Monkey Lord would have got a chance to get vet. But no, he didn't get the chance. Maybe he was split between try and kill the Percivals or try and kill the T1 and get my vet. Basically, it just goes to show, if you play correct against Cybran, there's not much they can do late game either. Thank you very much, guys. I hope it wasn't too bad. I'm so tired. It's 2 in the morning. I'm going to probably do all of this, end up going to bed at 3, and it's going to upload it overnight. Have fun, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. Everything you do supports me. Everyone else, all the other casters have a shitload of people subscribed. I need more people. So please, go for it. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Bye bye.